So, in terms of sacred geometry, what you'll start to notice is that if you look at the sacred symbols from around the world, one thing that they have in common is geometry. And cultures that span the globe in many different time periods share this. I had the opportunity to sit with some Tibetan monks while they were actually creating this mandala, and I didn't know this at the time, but have found out later that when they're meditating and creating these sand mandalas, they're actually meditating on a three-dimensional space. This is an architecture, and there was a monk that came over, I think it was to Harvard recently, and learned AutoCAD and drew three-dimensionally what they're meditating in while they're creating this.
And just for a moment, I heard a number of people talk about like interconnections, and so even cultural interconnections. I was speaking with some young Tibetan monks, and they and their elders had gone over to Hopi land, and they then came to Asheville. And I was talking with them, and I said, well, how was that like to, for y'all to be interacting with the native peoples who are here on our continent? And he said it was most remarkable. He said they went into like a little enclave themselves, and they were talking, and they found out that that the Hopi name for moon was the Tibetan name for sun, and vice versa. And it was like, it was as though they were awakening to, well, what has gotten lost, and what are we all going to be reclaiming as we meet each other again.